Facebook monetization starts from 1,000 followers. If you have 1,000 followers, you ought to be invited for content monetization, okay? But if you have up to 1,000 followers and you have not been invited for content monetization, it means that something is wrong. It could be that your page settings aren't configured correctly, like you did not set your page very well. So in this video, I am going to walk you step by step on how you can set your page properly so that you'll be invited for content monetization immediately, okay? And I will also show you the exact document that you will need to prepare so that when they invite you for content monetization, you will set up your payout and start earning right away. So if this sounds like something that you are interested in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, comment and share this video so that it will get to more creators, okay? Now, without wasting much time, let's get into it. So the first thing that you need to do is to log into your page. This is a practical video, okay? Like I said, I want to walk you through step-by-step guide on how you can do it. So the first thing that you will need to do now is to log into your page and open your Facebook page this way. Now, when you open your Facebook page this way, okay, you're going to click on your profile picture this way. So when you click on it and it opens, then you see this three-dot line here, the three-dot line. Click on the three-dot line. Okay, now the first thing you will need to do is to check your page status. Now you click on your page status, look at it, click on it. Now page status, it means how healthy your page is. So if your page is having issue, you are going to come here to check it. First of all, you can see this is my own. I'm using my own as an example. You can see my own. It says page has no issue, okay? Because if your page status is having issue, believe me, this will delay your monetization, because Facebook is not going to monetize a page that is having issue, okay? Most of you that have up to 10,000, 5,000, 15, 20,000 that are yet to be monetized could be one of the problem. All right, so you have to come here to make sure that this page does not have issue at all, first of all. Then after checking the page health, the page status, okay, if it's in order, like you can see, this is mine and it says page has no issue. All right, now you move out from this place, okay, move out from this place. Now another thing you want to check again is to click on, still under your page menu, click on your page menu like this. It will bring you to this interface whereby you click on setting and privacy, okay? Now the next thing is to click on your settings and you scroll up this way until you see page setup. Now you click on this page setup, okay? It will bring you to where you will see page type, then click on your page type. All right, now this is one of the most important part of all this. Page type, you can see my own, you can see this page. Now we have business and we have creators. Now this business means that if your page is a business page, if you are not a content creator, like you actually open the page for a business, then you can choose business. But if you are a content creator whose aim is to earn money, whose aim is to be monetized and start making money from his or her page, your page don't have business with anything. This is a business. You don't have business with putting your page on this business mode, okay? Because this is totally wrong. And whenever, let me tell you something, if your page is on business, that page will never be monetized. You will never get monetized if your page is on what? If it's on business. I know you don't want that situation, so you will have to check your own. Now if your page is on business, like you see, my own is on creator. My own is on what? Is on creator. So you have to, if your own is on this business, you just have to remove it and put it on creator, like you see. Now let's read the two options. They said business, best for business that sells products or services. So if you know that you are selling product, like it's a business page, it's okay, you put it on business, but don't know that you won't be monetized. But if you're a content creator, you just have to remove it and put it on creator's mode. If you do all of these things that I mentioned here, if you set your page this way, believe me, you will be invited for your content monetization. Now the next stage that we are moving into, remember I said earlier that I'm going to teach you how to set your page, and I'll also show you the exact documents that you need to get ready so that when they invite you for content monetization, you will immediately do what? Fill out your payout setup. Because if you do all these things that I've mentioned here, and sooner than later you will be invited for content monetization. Now if you have removed your page from business mode and put it on creators mode, just expect your content monetization as soon as possible, because you will be invited immediately. Now here are the documents that you will need, okay? Make sure you go and get these documents ready. I have seen a lot of people pay to get some document that can actually get for free. So people are paying money to get it, but in this video I am going to teach you how you can get some of all these documents for free. So you have to make sure that you watch this very video to the very end, because at the end of this video you will be able to learn how to get some of all those documents for free. So here are all the documents that you actually need for your monetization setup. Number one thing that you will need, okay, is your dollar account. Your dollar account, not just anyhow dollar account. Just go ahead and make sure you get current dollar account, because it is the best for monetization. Now some of you will want to ask me if you can use your Naira account. I don't usually advise people to use their Naira account to fill out their payout setup. The best is your dollar account, your dollar current account. Now why do I say that is the best? The reason is because if you use your dollar account, when Facebook wants to pay you your money, they will pay your money directly into your dollar account, and it's usually very fast. And another benefit of it is this: you can now be able to go and change your dollar at your own affordable rates. You understand? Like the current rate, you can go and exchange your dollar by yourself. Now the disadvantage of using a Naira account, when Facebook wants to pay you your money, they will not pay your money directly into that your Naira account. Rather, they will pay your money directly into their bank account that you use in opening your Naira account. Now it is that bank that will go ahead and process your money. After processing your money, they will now pay it into your Naira account, and this usually takes time. Sometimes it takes a lot of time, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and when you go to the bank to complain, they will tell you that they will have to write their management team, and in fact it's a whole lot of stress. Okay, but that is why I always advise people to use their dollar account. And number two thing again is that they will have to remove their bank charges before paying you this very money I'm talking about. So you see, so it's always better and good that you use your dollar account for your Facebook monetization setup. All right, so how do you get this dollar account? Kindly walk into any bank of your choice and tell them that you want to open a current dollar account. Now when you get to the bank, they are usually demand for some certain things for them to open this dollar account, which is they will tell you that you have to pay some amount of dollar. All right, so you can give them naira, they will convert it to dollar, or they will ask you to go and get you the dollar yourself. It's usually used to be from $50. I think it will not exceed $50. Know that this dollar you are going to use to open your account is actually your own money, because after opening that your account for you, they will also deposit that same money into that account that you just opened. See, the money is actually still your own. All right, so you just have to make sure that you open a current dollar account, because even the dollar, the expenses you are making is just still for your own. It's still your own money. So some of the bank will ask you to bring 2 guarantors, like maybe UBA will ask you to go and bring 2 guarantor, 2 people that are using a current dollar account with them as your guarantor. They will ask you to go and bring 2 people that is using current dollar accounts with their bank as your guarantor. Now I know that a lot of people might not be able to get this guarantor of a thing, so it's just so simple. When you get to the bank, you understand, you just have all that. Anyway, it will be sorted out. Okay, just explain, and I believe the bankers will guide you correct. They will guide you right, and it will be sorted out. All right, it will be. So another thing that you also need is your Swift code. Now the Swift code, you also get it in that same bank, and you don't need to pay for this very one. Just kindly tell them that you want a Swift code, so they will give you their Swift code after opening the dollar account for you. So this is so simple. All right, it is so simple. So get your Swift code after opening your dollar account. And the third thing that you will need is your postal code. How do you get this postal code? Kindly Google. And you getting this postal code depends on your state. Now you are going to get postal code according to the state that you are. Like if you are in Delta State, you will type, you will pick up your phone, open your Google and say post code for Delta State. If you are in Lagos, you pick up your phone and type postal code for Lagos, like your Google search it. Now they're going to bring out all the postal code for you. They'll bring the one for Lagos depending on the state where you are. All right, this one very one depend on your state. That is when they will give you the postal code, and that is how you will use the postal code too. So just pick up your phone and Google search. Okay, you don't need to pay for this one. Now another thing that you will need, okay, is your TIN. Your TIN simply means tax identification number. All right, so where will you get this very tax identification number? You can as well apply for this very tax identification number yourself. Email, you can pick up your phone and apply. Okay, on their website they will send your tax identification. It usually take 1 week or 2 weeks. When it's ready, they will send it to you via your email, because while applying for it, you have to put your email. Now after when it's ready, they will now send it to that very email you gave to them while applying But if you know that you cannot apply for it, you just have to go to FIRS, which is Federal Inland Revenue Service, okay, to get it yourself. You just have to go to their office to do what? To get your tax identification number yourself. All right. So the another thing that you will need is your email address and your phone number. Now, mind you, before you getting all this thing ready, you have to make sure that your profile name, your Facebook profile name, tallies or correspond with all these documents that you want to get. Like when you want to open your account, make sure that you use that exact name, okay, on your profile to go and open your current dollar account. That is the reason why if you want to go and open the dollar account, just make sure that your name is correct. If your name is not correct, you just have to make sure that you edit it. All right, edit it and put your correct name. Is that your correct original name that is in your means of identification that you will use to go and open your dollar account? That is the same name that you will use for your TIN, so that everything will do what? Will tally together. Because if you start bearing separate or different name, okay, in your document and on your profile name, you are going to have issue while filling this your payout setup. So, and I know you wouldn't want some issue. That is why you just have to make sure, okay, make sure that your name tallies together. All right, tallies together with the name you will provide for them at the bank. All right, so just make sure you edit this. Now, if this video is very helpful to you, please do well to hit the subscribe button, like this video, comment and share this video so that it will get to more creators like this. And also turn on your notification bell so that whenever I drop good tutorial like this, you will benefit from it. All right, don't forget, I am Ushe Growth Tips. On this channel, I help both small YouTube creators, okay, grow their social media platform. All right, guys, so till my next, please stay connected.